Hello, this is Marie Lundi, your trusted real estate advisor. And so today we're going to take a look at the term use of occupancy, and you will learn as a homeowner how you may be able to apply that strategy when selling your home. And so the term use of occupancy simply means that the homeowner, once he or she sells the property, they actually stay in the property. They continue to use the property after the close. Now, in that situation, the buyer becomes the owner of the property, and the seller is now a renter of the property. Another term for use of occupancy is a rent back. And as the term implies, a rent back, once again, is when a homeowner sells his property, closes on there, and does not move out. So now the homeowner rents back his or her property from the buyer, who is now the landlord of the property. And so you may wonder, hey, why would I want to do that? Right? And so in most cases, the buyer and the seller's time frame actually align during the transaction, and most of the time the seller leaves upon closing the property and the buyer becomes the new homeowner. That being said, however, there are situations where the homeowner may need extra time to find a new place after closing, right? And so in that scenario, the seller may not have a place to go to, but they still want to close on the property. So we can proceed with the sale of the home, close. The seller would then get the net proceed of the sale and find their next home with those funds. Now, the one catch is in a rent back or use of occupancy, if the seller remains in the property after closing, the seller has to pay rent to the buyer, who is now the new owner. And so from a risk management standpoint, most use of occupancy / rent backs generally last about a month, right? They usually don't exceed that time frame. Attorneys usually like to keep those arrangements to just a few weeks when the seller gets a chance to find his next property and the buyer moves into his or her home. And so if you're interested to speak about other strategies when it comes to selling your home, please don't hesitate to contact me. Once again, this is Marie Lundi, here to help.